Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Well, happy Valentine's Day. I am probably going to go out by myself this Valentine's Day, which I really love doing. What I would love even more is when I go out on Valentine's Day, and there's going to be a lot of people going out as a couple, but a lot of those couples are going to go out with other couples, and I always wish I could join in on that, but people don't seem to think that would be, they just not open-minded to it. I don't think they're afraid of doing it, they just don't want to be the first people to do it. So I'm going to go out here on a limb and say it's okay to do it. I got an idea. If you do go out on Valentine's Day alone and you make a video of it, I'd like to have a contest. The first 10 people who do that, I'm going to send a bismuth geode. Last year I tried to do this contest with an ounce of silver. I didn't get too many people to bite. This year I'm going to do a picture frame full of bismuth about this size for my first 10 subscribers to upload a video of them going, taking their friend. Either you're the single person or you're the couples, and as long as you include one or more single friends, I'd like to send one of these to the people who are courageous enough to do that. You know, to give you an idea how frustrating this problem is, I almost thought about, earlier in the year, I almost thought about starting to meet people again, just so that I can have some camaraderie in that. You know, sometimes, like for example, I work with a few colleagues who are a little bit younger than me, and then I have two colleagues who are in their 70s. You know, when people get up to their 70s, forget it. You're not going to change their mind, you know. I'm very frustrated about one of my colleagues who doesn't like to hear me out on things. He makes assumptions. He doesn't know he's making these assumptions half the time. And the other frustrating thing is that he speaks very, very, very slowly. He was complaining the other day that I interrupt him. I only interrupt him because I want him to cut to the chase. He's talking about what he did during the weekend. He's talking about football, and then I'm worried, is the next thing he's going to say something bad, and I want to fast forward his mouth, you know, and that's why I interrupt him. I'm trying to press the fast forward button on his mouth. He doesn't seem to understand it. He just thinks I'm rudely interrupting, and I actually had to go to my therapist to have my therapist write a letter to him saying that long-winded discussions like that give me a lot of anxiety, and he finally understood. But so I got a lot of younger colleagues, and I so much wish that I could tell them, hey, my girlfriend and I are doing this, or even my boyfriend and I are doing this. Why don't we get together this Valentine's Day, the four of us, right? That would probably fly very well. But if I said the three of us could get together, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing that, number one. Number two, I don't think they would understand it either. So anyways, just throwing an idea out there. Get your partner and invite your single friends together and see what happens, right? If nothing else, it'll be a great story that we could share on YouTube for generations to come, right? Imagine the first interracial couple if they had shared, well, they didn't have video at the time, but photographs or even memorabilia from that, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.